Hey guys, this is Tiff here from Elegant EDU, and I want to show you something really cool that you can do after you've given out copies of a slideshow to students. You can actually still deliver content to them, and you can send that content to all of your students simultaneously from your teacher version of that document. So what you're going to want to do is create two identical templates, and you're going to name one the student edition, and then you're going to want to make another copy of that, and you're going to want to call that one the teacher edition. And it might be good to have a different cover on that one, just to make sure, so you know the difference between the two, since they're going to be identical in every other way. And then what's going to happen is you're going to have a page that is linked from the teacher side to the student side. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to deliver content to the student's notebook anytime that you want to, throughout the duration of the time that they have the notebook. To make this work, you have to hover over the thumbnail of the teacher side and right-click and choose Copy. Then you're going to paste that onto a slide on the student side, and you're going to click on Link and Keep Original Styles. So once you've done that, you now have a linked slide from the teacher side to the student side. So after you give out copies to all your students, they each have their own copy, right? And you can't manipulate it. Well, you can if you have this link slide. So we can type in here some directions to maybe watch a video or go to a certain page in a textbook, or even go to a link on a website. Maybe we have a form we want them to fill out for an exit ticket, some steps. We can put in a video here. So I'm going to insert a video by using the URL. Oops, I forgot to copy the URL, so I'm just going to go get that. Copy the URL, put it in. Select and paste. So now I've got the video in here, and this format option thing, this is just if you want the video to start at a certain time or end at a certain time. You can kind of avoid ads and stuff like that way. Or if there was only a clip that you wanted them to watch, you could just determine that here in these settings. All right, so I've got my video and I've got some instructions. And now on the student side, there's going to be a little thing that says update that comes up on their side. And so when they click on the update, then voila, they now have the directions and the video that you sent over through what I'm calling this the teacher portal, because you can send things from your notebook to theirs. And this would send to every single person who had a copy of this notebook with that linked slide. So you're sending this to simultaneously to however many students have this. They do need to click on refresh though, in order to get that little update signal. So that's important to know. You can also, what's nice about this is anything that you put on your side, they can manipulate on their side. So if you give them some shapes, for example, and let's say you had some directions, take these shapes and build something with it or do something with it. When they get those from their side, they're able to manipulate those shapes. They can move them around. They can do things with them, whatever. The only things that they cannot move around are what's on the background of the slide, which is the teacher whiteboard and the images that you see, because those are on the teacher side master view. When you put things on the master view, they cannot be moved around. And I really like this, how this works with this linking, because I can put things on my side on the master view and then they won't be able to move it around on their side. So that really opens up a lot of opportunities. So you go to View Master to do that, and you see here I have this on the teacher page in my master view. And of course I can manipulate things on the master view, but I have it locked down for them. That way they don't accidentally move things around. A lot of people put a picture in the background, but I like to use the master view for that, to make things stay locked. So this is just a wonderful way to deliver content to students, because there's just so many things you could do with this, so many ways that you could deliver interactive things for them to do. And this really goes along with the ideal interactive notebook, where you have like the teacher side and the student side, where you're giving them something to do and then they're manipulating that something in their notebook. Now just make sure you remember that they do have to refresh for the little circle thing to come up for them, and you want to make sure that you have this set up with the link before you give everybody a copy. If you do it that way, then it will work correctly. I hope you enjoyed this video. I can't wait to see what you guys are going to do with this. I'm super excited to use this year. Please ask any questions that you want, leave comments, and subscribe.